Hey guys, and we're back with another video, and I am going to start by putting in some concealer on my eyelids. And no girl, we're not priming just yet. This look that I'm doing, it is going to make a mess. So then we're going to pat in the concealer and set it with the Maybelline loose powder, and we're going to start creating our look. Hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so the look that we're doing is a recreation that I had seen on Instagram. Bam, that is it. Can we just pause for a second? Okay, so mine's not gonna come out exactly like that, but we will try. So follow these steps. So we're starting out with the Jaclyn Hill palette, and we're going to be using the orangey shade just to carve out the shape that we're looking for. Now, this video, I have made it extremely long, and I have used mostly all my footage of me blending, and the reason why is because I have gotten a lot of comments and DMs asking to sort of do a step-by-step but more sort of what I do. So I left most of it in, and you guys are going to be seeing how I blend it out, how I add, how I pack on my color, every little single step. So please do not get bored. This is me helping all of the other girls that are starting out with makeup that need help, and so enjoy, you guys. I will be talking throughout the video. What I'm doing right now is I'm just packing it on. First step is to pack on a little bit, very light, blend that out, pack on a little bit more, blend that out, and the shape that I'm going for is more of a cat eye shape, and I am adding the color above my bone area where you would actually add the highlight. You guys will see most of my steps here. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. DM me on Instagram or message me on Facebook, and I will reply, you guys. It'll take me a little long, but I will reply. This brush is the Morphe 441 brush. I think it's like a blending crease brush. I can't remember. I will link it on the description. It is a very good brush. I use it all the time for any of my looks. And what I'm doing now is I'm only blending out the upper area and the eyelid area, so almost like an X. And I'm creating that cat eye look on both eyes. If you don't own this brush, go for it. It is extremely cheap. I think it's only like, what, $8? And then we're going to go back in and get that burgundy-ish kind of red shade, and we're going to be intensifying that color, making it a little more depth of darker, because again, the colors that are going to go on top are very, very light, and we want that to pop. So again, add a little bit, blend, and add a little bit more, as you guys will see, and then blend again. Do not be afraid to blend. Honestly, the least that you add and the more you blend, you will start getting the shape that you want. I think that's a secret to any look. I feel like when I say blending is key, I do really mean it. It's a lot of blending that takes on. I mean, gosh, you guys will see. Okay, so then we're going to go into the 35B Color Burst palette from Morphe and grab some of that purple, that lighter shade. Major fail, you guys. I tried to put on that purple onto the orange color that I had blended to begin with, and I'm showing you guys that I'm trying to put it on and I blend it out and it becomes really patchy and just dark, and I didn't want to blend together. So there is a secret that I just tried out, and I was like, let's try it out and see for dear God that it comes out. And what it was, I grabbed some of that creamy NYX concealer that's called full coverage, but it's really not. I mean, it's really thin, it's not cakey, you can blend it out really easily, and I just put it onto the purple so I would erase it in a way. And then I grabbed a flat brush, a clean one, to start mixing it in with that orange. So when I do add the purple, it wouldn't become patchy, it would just sort of blend in. And that's kind of what I went for. And I started adding the purple. And when I did, I started adding it a lot because I knew that I had on the concealer. The concealer dries and then you won't be able to really use it as good. So So this was my way of doing it really fast. And I started to blend it all out. Again, blend it. I mean, really, really blend it when I say that. Like, it sort of is really hard. But it's worth it. I mean, the more you blend it, the colors will mix. And I started adding more of the purple onto that first mix that I had added before. And as you guys can see, look at that. It just starts blending and mixing together. It's a little dark, but it's okay. So I'm just repeating the same step. Even though I didn't add the first shading of purple, I still added the concealer, and it worked for me, obviously. So try it out, you guys. I mean, tell me what you guys think. That concealer, always grab a thin concealer to mix any eyeshadow with. Do not use the Tarte one. I feel like that's really thick and it'll dry really fast. But I just started blending those two colors, that purple and that orange, and it worked out for me. So now I'm going to be grabbing that same concealer, the NYX full coverage one, a thin one, and I'm going to be adding it onto my eyelid. I'm going to be creating a half crease lid. Now, I don't really need the crease to be like super perfect or bold in any way because I'm not going to be using it. Most of it is going to be blended out anyways. So this is me just roughly creating one just so I can add on that Portoise, I can't pronounce it, that blue shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, this one. And I'm going to be adding it on to the concealer before it dries. And then right after this step, I'm going to be adding that purple back and to sort of shape my eye, sort of like an eyeliner eyelid thing. I don't know how to say it. You guys will see it. And I'm going to be blending that purple and this bluish color, shimmer color together. Now I'm going to be doing that back and forth for a while until I am comfortable with what I came out with. This is more of like your desire of what you are going for. And then I'm going to be going into the State of Mind palette and grabbing that blue right there, that icy one, because when you put it on, it actually creates more of a blue shade, and I like it. You can add it onto any shade you want. So again, I'm going to be doing that, as you guys can see, blending out that crease so it's not so rough and more of like a shimmer, just added on color. Again, I'm going back and forth. Now, for the inner corner, I'm going to be going back into the State of Mind palette, and that white shade next to that one is the one that I'm using. That one I'm going to be using in for the inner corners, and that gives me more of like a pink to purple shade. You guys should own this palette. If you haven't, you should. And then I'm going to go in and get some black from any palette that you have and adding it to the crease area of my eyelid to intensify. I can't pronounce it. Whatever. And then I'm going to be adding some Flirty Kiss lashes. Yeah, off camera because those are really hard to put on. And I'm going to be wiping the excess makeup that I had added on. Again, this is the reason why I didn't prime my face, because I was going to be cleaning it up anyways. And this is what helps me. I mean, go ahead and skip this step if you guys want to, but I like doing this. And then I'm going to be going in with the Cover FX blurring primer and this Neutrogena hand cream. Now that hand cream, that one, is really thick, and I like it because I have really dry skin and a lot of bumps, and it's silicone-y, so it protects my face, and I really enjoy it. Then I mix it in with that Cover FX primer that's really soft and powdery. And I'm going to be going in with my foundations, the Maybelline 2-in-1 and my Urban Decay All Nighter. And I'm going to mix it on my face, and I usually first start out with a brush, and then I use a beauty sponge, obviously wet. My Holy Grail concealer, girls, check that out. It is my holy grail. And then I set it in with the Maybelline Loose Powder. And then I go in with the Pure Sculpture palette, and I use that bronzer and the highlight. This, if you guys haven't used it, purchase it. It is really good. Actually, it came in a BoxyCharm. And then I start blending out that color at the end of my eyes. Now I know why you guys are probably like, why is she doing that? Because I am actually going to be adding more eyeshadow to the bottom of my eye, and I don't want it to look rough. So I'm going in with the black first, and I'm going to be adding that to my waterline, and then I'm going to be going in with a different brush that has more of a pointy end to it, and that's going to help me blend out that shade. Now we're near the end, and it's getting really sad to leave you guys, but we're going to go back in to the Morphe palette, the one with all the shades in it. And we're going to be grabbing those two purple colors and adding them to the bottom of my eye, the waterline. And we're going to be blending in with that black. And unfortunately, this is the last step that I'm going to be showing you guys. And I really do hope that you guys enjoy all my videos. Again, I know I'm lagging it, but it's getting really hard to get used to this computer. But either way, like, subscribe, follow me on all my social medias to keep up. When I don't do videos, I still post pictures. And please don't forget to show a lot of love. And I will see you guys until later. Bye. Diamonds on my wrist, they tripping. Came through dripping. Came through dripping. Came through dripping. Diamonds on my wrist, they tripping. Came through dripping.